the NASSCOM Social Innovation Honours 2011. Entering in its third edition, this joint venture between NASSCOM Foundation and GenPact honours social innovators who channelize ICT, information, communication and technology to bring about a positive change. The event kicked off with the traditional lighting of the lamp and was followed by the opening address by the chief guest, Minister for Human Resource Development and Communications and IT, Kapil Sibal.
When I look at technology, I consider it as an enabler. Technology, if you really look at the history of civilization, has never been an end in itself. It's always been a means to an end. And the success of a technology ultimately depends on how many people it touches. And therefore there is an inextricable link between technology and people. And in this journey, if we can actually reach technology to more and more people, then of course you get the kind of paradigm shift and profits and inclusive growth that is inevitable as this happens.
The inaugural speech was followed by announcement of the NASSCOM Social Innovation Honours 2011. The awards spanned across 7 categories. Professor Trilochan Sastry bagged the honours in the Multi-Stakeholder Partnerships category for Project Election Watch, a software enabling citizens with real-time information about their political candidate. The next award for the innovative student concept was presented to Pavan Murli and Gayatri Hegde for their project Kabadiwala, aimed at increasing recycled products through its online portal and text messaging platform. The honour for the business model category was received by Sujendu Kuila of Luna Ergonomics for inventing the Panini keypad, a mobile application that allows users to text message in multiple languages. Nirav Shah of Planet Read took home the award for the ICT-led innovation by a non-profit organisation category.
Planet Read,
His project being same language subtitling, a simple idea of subtitling the video footage in the same language to promote reading practice by default. The next category of awards acknowledge the efforts of a government body aiming to bring about a positive change in the society. A. Murli, Commissionerate of Rural Development, Department of Rural Development from the Government of Andhra Pradesh, was credited with the honour. And finally, the award for the ICT-led innovation by a group or an individual was presented to Sunil Saxena and Satyendra Pratap for their project Gaon Ki Awaaz. The awards were followed by a series of discussions involving the winners and their respective facilitators. The deliberations were chaired by Pramod Bhasin, President and CEO, GenPact. Professor Trilochan Sastry launched the activities with an engaging brief on his winning project, Election Watch.
The main objective of our work is to build a better society, improve democracy, elections and the political system so that our general governance in this country will improve. That's the main objective. Our approach really is to be a little focused and try to get practical results. So we went to the Supreme Court and you'll be glad to know that each one of us sitting in this room now has a fundamental right, as declared by the Supreme Court, that we should know something about the background of candidates. And specifically in response to our PIL, the Supreme Court said that every candidate running for office in this country will have to declare their financial record and their criminal record, if any. So once this data started becoming available, it's all over the country, it's in Hindi, it's in Telugu, it's in Gujarati, it's in Bengali. So we have teams of volunteers around the country. So we put this data together, and I would like to thank Webrosoft, one of our partners, and particularly Jaskirat, his founder, who sat in his house in Ludhiana and developed this software. And I would invite you right now, if you like, to just do this SMS. Just do 56070, that's the address, and type My Neta MYNETA, that's one word, space the PIN code of wherever you're living, and hopefully within 30 seconds to 1 minute you'll get a response. Most of it will work. One or two PIN codes span 2 or 3 constituencies, so then you'll still get a message, but it'll be a slightly different message.
So I think it's fantastic. I think you are being ultra modest, as I guess anybody who knows you would expect you to be. But how did this come about? Talk to us a little bit about, why you thought this was such an important thing.
See, the motivation is very clear. Ever since I returned from the US in '91, one of the things that bothered us is why is this great nation not moving forward the way it should? And our analysis always showed that it goes back to politics, it goes back to governance. Unless we clean that up, I don't think this country is going to move forward. So that was the basic thinking.
How were you able to pull it together? What did it require? How much effort did it get into? Just walk through that. And do you get opposition?
The ideas are simple, but to make it happen, you have to really work. And the basic strategy was work with people, and work with people. In terms of threats, actually, the reason we didn't face serious threats, we have faced threats, is that we are scrupulously neutral. We don't support or oppose any political party. And in a light vein, I would say that we are equal opportunity abusers. So we don't target any particular individual or political party.
And does it reach out? How do you get to the people who need to know this? And then has it made a difference?
Actually, we are in the age of big media. Within that huge space of corporate media, we are trying to do a civil society media. So I would say that our reach is nowhere near the big media houses, but it is growing, and already we have 300 million or some number of mobile phones out there. I only think that this is going to increase. I think this is going to spread like wildfire.
Thank you, Professor Sastry. It's really quite remarkable, and I'm just can't tell you how delighted we are to see this. Thank you very much.
Will the budget fit inflation versus growth, or will the finance minister be able to put India on a path of non-inflationary growth that we so desperately need? Will Budget 2011 meet the expectations of an impatient nation, or will it disappoint?
IRB and CNBC TV 18 present Budget 2011, The Verdict, co-sponsored by Religare, this March in Mumbai.
Presented by IRB Infrastructure Developers Limited, Highway to Growth. Co-sponsored by Religare, Global Financial Services, Associate Sponsor Central Park, Prime Location Premium Neighborhood, Knowledge Partner Deloitte, Print Partner Mint and Entrepreneur.
This budget season, get all the action live while on the move. CNBC TV 18 on mobile brings you special budget alerts to show updates. From the latest market reactions and breaking news to live TV on the mobile. This budget season, stay ahead of the curve with CNBC TV 18 on your mobile. MCX presents CNBC TV 18 IBFA, India Best Banks and Financial Institution Awards. Coming soon.
Presented by MCX. Knowledge Partner KPMG. Magazine Partner Outlook Profit.
Let's keep cricket clean. Six champions, one idea to keep cricket clean. The wait is over. Live Season 2 semi-finals is here.
We have about 149, 150 Lakme salons, but we believe that the opportunity is significantly larger than that. How do we take Lakme and participate in a much more mass salon opportunity?
It's a very exciting project. It deals with market research, it deals with supply chain, it deals with operations in every single salon.
Find out which B school will crack one of the toughest challenges ever to make it to the finals. Keep watching. Hindustan Unilever Limited and CNBC TV 18 present Lessons in Marketing Excellence.
Presented by Hindustan Unilever Limited. Supported by Mint. Technology partner Me Laptops by HCL. Mobile excitement for you.
The next discussion involved the managers and leaders of tomorrow, students from the SP Jain Institute of Management and Research, Pawan Murli and Gayatri Hegde. Their facilitator for Project Kabadiwala, Amit Chatterjee, CEO, CA Technologies, moderated the proceedings along with Pramod Bhasin.
Let me just instrument the dialogue here. So firstly, Pawan, both of you are from Bangalore. Both of you are engineers. And now in your second year of MBA. In the second year of MBA, you think of which is the most lucrative job you would get after, who's coming on day 0 and day 1. What made you think of the Kabadiwala?
We started off doing an internship, a summer internship, previous March 2010, with a waste management company in Bangalore. This was called Daily Dump, and we interned there for 6 months, and we interacted with a lot of Kabadiwalas, around 50 of them to be precise. Tried to sit with them for days together, try to understand what exactly their problems are. And we were really awestruck by the amount of problem there is in this particular sector. So once we came back to our institute, we decided there's a great opportunity here to actually go out and implement a solution which can actually improve the efficiency of recycling.
So how was the pilot like, Gayatri? What was the coverage in the initial pilot?
We started the pilot in Bangalore. There we managed to talk to 50 Kabadiwalas and convince 32 Kabadiwalas to come for a workshop where we trained them and showed them how they're actually warriors of the environment and not the way the society perceives them to be as scum. So there we got a mindset change, and we also conducted sessions for teaching them how to bring in efficiency into their business, into their operations, get faster cash cycles, and generally to offer better personalized and courteous front to the households. So that we've carried that on in Bombay. Here we have, in our college, we have 25 volunteers, out of which 10 are working actively in getting housing societies on board and also in getting Kabadiwalas to see that a change is possible and a lot more can be done.
And what's the vision, Pawan? In 1 year's time, you are going to pass out of the college. So do you want to carry this forward?
I definitely think so. Right now, NASSCOM has given us a wonderful platform to showcase our innovation. What we are actually looking forward to here is trying to interact with professionals and partner organizations who can help us take this product to the next level, help us define our service offering in a better way so as to appeal the Kabadiwalas as well as the households. If we can get the product service offering right, then we can actually go out and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to implement this, I'm going to start an organization.
Excellent. Very good. Pramod, any question?
When you thought about this, how did you train them? How do you scale this one? What else? Where else can you go? And how did you actually train them? You're very young. Do they listen to you?
When we approached them, they did not think that we come from a different world. They're very happy that someone is talking to them. I think they suffer from a huge inferiority complex because of the way they're treated by their neighbors, they're harassed by police. So when somebody approaches them, they have a lot of hope and they see us as leaders who can help them out. But I think it'll take them some more time to adopt new practices, and we hope that they're able to see results very soon, not just in economic terms, but also in the way that they're treated by society around them.
The third discussion entailed an interesting dialogue with the winner of the ICT-led innovation by a government body, Mr. Murli, Commissionerate of Rural Development, Department of Rural Development, Government of Andhra Pradesh, along with his facilitator, Rita Soni, CEO, NASSCOM Foundation.
What makes the government of Andhra Pradesh, particularly your Rural Development Department, different? I was thrilled when I saw this category, that there is a category where we're recognizing government innovation in ICT, but I didn't expect to see such an incredible innovation come out that also combines the work of the private sector as well, engaging both in pro bono but also creating businesses for the private sector. So what is it about your team and what the Andhra Pradesh government represents?
As all of us know that it is a very historical scheme we didn't want to miss the bus again. So because we wanted to just